You guys know Thanksgiving is all about gratitude, and if we're honest, sometimes a little grit too. But before the turkey hits the table and the opinions, they start to simmer. Relationship and life coach Dr. Sheron Patterson is here with ways to keep the peace at your feast. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Sheron.
How are you?
I'm so good. Let's talk about it, because this, I think a lot of people dread the holidays, right? Because they dread some of the questions that are coming at the dinner table, right? Or the conversations that are coming. But you say your first piece of advice is to start with a gratitude ground rule. What does that look like? What even is that?
Set the atmosphere.
Okay.
Let them know there will be peace and gratitude at this feast.
This is positivity only.
And then to push it even further, before the meal starts, let everybody in the house pause and say what they're grateful for.
I like that.
Yeah, that
maybe a nice prayer before too, to get everybody in tune with the meaning for the season.
A prayer and a warning.
Exactly. To tame down for the next couple of hours.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, so let's say we do get in the situation where conversations are coming up at the table that we're not ready to talk about.
Yes.
How do we redirect with kindness instead of confrontation?
Yes, kindness goes a long way. You have to, it's called pivoting. Something negative. Oh, did you see the new movie out yesterday? More negativity. Oh, this cranberry sauce is so delicious. Don't let the negativity stay out there.
Okay.
Take it and pivot and go in a entirely different direction. That gives the rest of the family the freedom to follow you, not the negative person.
Okay, so we're not leaning in. We're not succumbing to the comments, right? Because as soon as somebody says something, I'll be like, the cranberry sauce is nasty.
Stay in the mode.
Stay in the peaceful mode. Okay.
Yes.
A little meditation might do us good at the table, actually.
Namaste.
Okay, so what do you say is the two compliments to one question? What do you mean by that?
Yes. Kindness can disarm judgmentalism and tension in the room.
Yeah.
So rather than just directly saying, Aaron, I have a question about how you feel on this, two nice things first.
Okay.
I love your hair. That color becomes you.
Hey, well, thank you.
Yeah. Then ask the question.
Ask me a question. I'm just kidding.
Something that might be a little controversial. Start with positivity and then go into it.
Okay, so like a compliment sandwich.
Yeah,
okay.
That's it, yes.
I like your dress.
Yes.
I think you look beautiful.
Yes.
Where is whatever?
That's
I was going to say,
right.
where's your man? Because I know that's gonna be coming for me. They're gonna be asking me that. I know my grandma's gonna be like, where's the ring, girl?
Why aren't you married yet? I want some kids.
And then she's gonna be like, your hair looks so beautiful. I love.
And you feel better after she's.
And then you feel good.
Yeah.
At least she ended on the
a
positive note.
See?
Y'all see where this is going, right?
Yeah, grandmama's with us.
I hope she's watching this morning.
I do too.
Now you say assign a conversation leader at each end of the table.
Yes,
yeah, what do you mean by that?
They are the guardians, they are the referees, they are the police.
They keep everything in check.
They have to. They monitor in a nice way what people are saying, and if anybody goes off the tracks, anybody goes off the rails, wants to spew and fuss and fight, they have to reel them in.
Okay.
And see, another way to do that is at each table have designated topics.
Okay, I like that.
Favorite movie, favorite food, Thanksgiving memory. Take the attention away from the splitting of the family and put it on the joining of the family.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
But you know what? That's actually a really good icebreaker too, right? Because sometimes family haven't seen other family members in quite some time, right? And sometimes it can be hard to reacclimate with your cousins that you haven't seen in forever. So having those little icebreker questions, that's a good idea.
You like that one?
Okay, now what about using curiosity instead of judgment? I think this goes back to the questions, right?
Yes, curiosity is so much more affirming and warming than judgment. When someone comes to you with some comments that are off, just ask them to kind of explain. Tell me more about that. Why do you feel that way? What led you to that understanding? That can help you understand them and help them understand you, and not come off real but just standing back and
even when the topic's controversial.
Yeah, just kind of stand back and let them explain who they are. Let me tell you something, Aaron. Most people in life just want to be heard.
That's insane.
And seen.
Oh my God.
So
yes, that is so true.
Give them their moment.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned this year, since we're talking about the joy list, right? And the things that we've learned this year, that is a big one, is that people just want to be seen and
Yes.
heard. And you can do that at your Thanksgiving this year, I feel like. Just take a second to maybe hear the story out, even if it's already been told to you 6 times, right? You can hear it one more time. These are really good tips. Tell us, where can we find you? Maybe someone needs a little bit of help or a little bit of extra reinsurance before they go to that Thanksgiving meal.
Follow me on TikTok. I'm Fitness Over 65.
Uh-oh, okay, get into it, Dr. Sheron. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.